I didn't ask for the anal probe. 4 years in New York. Doing showcases that I had to pay for myself. That was my first break.
Okay, Cynthia, let's start again. What is your moment before?
Actually, I didn't have one.
Okay, what do you think it should be?
I was trying to think of something else.
Okay, why are you having this conversation?
Because I don't want her to leave.
Okay. Okay, so you need her.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so really allow yourself to hear something, to hear her say, I'm leaving. You're a bitch and I don't want to be around you. I don't like the way you make me feel.
I'm in trouble with the place.
Okay, do you know the place?
I do, but the place that fuels the scene is not really connected to what's happening here. Like it's not working for me.
Okay, well it just needs to be an indoor private place.
Okay.
Okay, so an indoor private place that where you would have a conversation like this with this person. Where would that be?
I didn't ask for the anal probe. 4 years living in New York, starving myself, paying for showcases myself. That was my first big break. My first feature, it was this low-budget film about people who were taken up to alien spaceships and given physicals against their will.
Okay, is your substitution in place?
Yeah, I thought it was.
How are they responding?
I guess I need to have a more...
Yeah, well, that's really,
interaction.
really important, because if this person is laughing through this whole thing, that's going to fuel the way that you say the rest of the scene. If they are just dismissing you or walking away, it's going to inform it. I mean, we will know exactly how that person is reacting based on how you say each and every line.
Yeah, I think it's because I kind of lost my inner monologue.
Okay.
Okay. God, I hate this.
And I want this line. I mean, that's a really...
That line is like how
The line, I think you're going to get more out of it if you make it a joke. It's funny. It's funny.
Really?
Okay, raise your hand if you would want to say that line in a movie.
I know it's funny, but I thought it was more...
But I think if you want to keep this person around, you have to tell a joke. Make them laugh.
Oh, but I feel like that's what I did last time and it didn't work at all.
No, I don't think you did that at all.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'm confused now then. Am I supposed to try to entertain this person, or I'm trying
I think so.
to
Yeah, if you want them to stay,
relate
right?
to me?
You want them to stay, right?
Yeah.
And they're saying you're a horrible bitch and you don't know anything and you know, you never even told me about your career. Okay, you want to know what it was? Boom. All right, and then tell the joke.
So
And
then
then
it
check in
shouldn't
with
be
them.
my most embarrassing experience.
I think we often laugh at our most embarrassing experience. I just told you how I wanted to put my shirt on.
Okay.
I was mortified.
Well, that's the whole problem.
Ma'am, I
because
can't see you. I said, oh, you know what you're missing.
Well, I don't have that.
No, I mean the things that embarrass us, hopefully once enough time has passed, we do laugh about them. We have to.
Well, I have it all wrong because I scored it as the thing that embarrassed me, but I was like humiliated, but not in like a funny way at all. Like it's
Okay,
kind of
all right.
terrifying.
Well, I think it needs to be something that you can feel free enough to share and entertain somebody with. Is that kind of story.
Wow. Most of my stories.
Because by collapsing into the embarrassment and the awfulness of it, I don't think that you're going to get that person to stay.
Okay.
All right? You're trying to make a friend here. And what's going to make this woman love you is your ability to, you know, let her know that you had some really shitty acting gigs. I was a mouse for a Chuck E. Cheese commercial once.
Awesome. bet you
And all I can think is, you're going to cover this face for $75. I just couldn't even believe it. But I did it. I'm glad I did. I danced.
Sorry, I just feel like I have to change everything I had kind of worked on.
Well, let's just. I don't want you to change everything. I just want you to change the
inner object.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I have one now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And I want your goal to be to just make Chris laugh.
Okay.
Christine.
Christine laugh.
Thank you, Christine.
Chris Walken laugh.
I didn't ask for the anal probe. 4 years starving myself in New York. That was my first big break.
Good.
My first feature, it was this movie about these aliens that took people into this spaceship and would do physicals against their will. So I go in for the audition, and the director is this intense and mysterious person. He has me sit down with my eyes
Okay, go back.
closed.
The director, I want you to imitate him.
Okay.
Be intense and mysterious.
Okay. And I go in for the audition, and this director is just mysterious and intense man, and he has me just sit down with my eyes closed and free associate, right? And so we do all these we do all these improvs where we have to we just have to see how aliens I forgot my line.
You forgot your lines because you're in the scene, Cynthia. It's just darling. How's he reacting?
I'm entertained. I want to hear this.
Are you up here?
We do these improvs about the aliens representing our
Okay.
affairs.
And so he has me sit down and free associate, right? And so we do these improvs about how these aliens represent our most primal fears. And it's great! Finally, some real acting.
Okay, how's he reacting?
I mean, he's actually reacting kind of.
Okay, good. Well, then allow yourself to see that.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
I get it.
I want Chris
Don't
to be your
talk at
best
him.
friend at the end of the scene.
Okay. And, okay. And it's great. Finally, some real acting. And they tell me before I leave that I got the part. Even though I...
Okay, I got the part. Have you ever heard those words?
Yes.
Yeah, what does that feel like?
Okay. I'm sorry, now I'm stuck in my humiliating moment. I can't get over it. Okay,
Well, use it to make him laugh.
yeah. Finally, some real acting. And they tell me before I leave that I got the part. And I don't even know what it is yet, but I'm so thrilled because finally it's a feature, not like some student film or anything.
Okay, student film. Have you ever done any of them?
Yeah.
Are they student? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. But I'm so thrilled because it's this feature film, not like some student film or anything. So the agent gives me the script, and I go through it looking for Margaret, which is the part that I got.
How'd you go through it? Did you go through it like this, or did you?
Okay. Well, I thought it was doing that. Yeah. Shit. Okay. And so the agent gives me the script, and I'm just going through it, looking for Margaret, which is the part that I got. And I have my yellow marker in my hand, and only it's like drying out now. And finally, one page with the corner folded over.
Okay, one page. You need to let him know your role. It wasn't on page one for one. Which way was on? One fucking page. Ever been there?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's the story of my life so far.
Okay, then you have to really make sure he hears that this is not what you did. 4 years of acting classes and workshops and money and that's not what you signed on for. One page.
So the agent gives me the script, and I'm going through it looking for Margaret, which is the part that I got. And I have my yellow marker in my hand, only it's drying out now. And finally, one page. And I'm in
One
this
page, that's gotta be more point. You have to make sure he
One
understands
page.
how pathetic one page is. It may as well be one word. You had one word and it was ugh. Does this face sag? If I say ugh?
No, I can't get over this moment now.
Good, you should get over it. You need to use it to fuel the scene. It's fantastic. And then you have to tell us what it is.
I've been on being anal
It's
probe.
very close to this, actually.
Oh
Not exactly. Not the anal probe.
Oh.
but- okay.
no! I won't go there.
No, so I get the script from the agent, and I'm just going through it, looking for Margaret, which is the part that I have. And finally, one page with the corner folded over. And I'm in this therapy group with these people who have had these alien physicals.
Okay, I want you to paint this. I want to know exactly what this therapy group looks
Okay.
like. Paint the picture.
Okay. And finally, there's just one page with the corner folded over. And I'm in this therapy group with these people that have had alien physicals. And I have one line. I didn't ask for the anal probe. So, I'm an actor, right? I'm professional, I'm prepared. I have backstory on this woman. I know that before she went to that therapy session, she went to the hairdresser. And I knew that she couldn't trust that guy sitting next to the fuchsia. I knew that when she walked into her apartment, she turned on her TV just for the sound of it. I even had my boyfriend, well, my boyfriend at the time, with the thermometer, for memory sense, right? So, I'm loaded to fucking bear. And I go in there, and they do this wide shot, and they cut right before my line. I am just terrified they're gonna cut it. And so they go in for these close-ups and these reaction shots, which really mostly meant that I had to just sit outside because the camera was where my chair was supposed to be. So finally it's time for my scene. And the crew is just all grumpy because they're non-union, so they're not gonna get paid extra for overtime. So I sit there and I stare at this tape that's just hanging from the side of the camera. And the director says, okay, let's do this just one time without cutting and just give me a few different colors. I didn't ask for the anal probe! I didn't ask for the anal probe. I didn't ask for the anal probe.
Be really scared when you do one of those.
I didn't ask for the anal probe! That was it. See,